Firstly, Jayden, a positive opening month for the lads so far. How do you view it?
Yeah, I think it's been a really good first month. I've really enjoyed myself, and yeah, from a personal point of view, just really happy to be playing regularly and hopefully adding value to the team. I think we've got off to a really good start. And I think, to be honest, for us, it's just the beginning. I think we've got so much more to give, and I think we can be even better. I know it sounds a bit funny, but I think we can be even better. I think we've got so much more to give. So yeah, just looking forward to the games coming up, and just pleased with the start we've made so far.
And just over a month or so since you actually originally joined the club, and from a personal perspective, speak a bit more about how you found it. Obviously, big move coming up north.
Yeah, big move. Whole life's basically changed, but everyone at the club, staff members, teammates, coaches, they've helped me massively. Even people like Di, Chaz the kit man, they've helped me settle in really well, and yeah, I feel really settled. I feel at home up here. I can say, yeah, it's kind of like my second home, and yeah, just settled in really well, and enjoying my football. So yeah, really happy.
And you're one of a number of signings we made in the summer. I mean, how have you gelled with the lads in your time there so far?
Yeah, I think for me, coming in quite early in the pre-season helped a lot, like to settle in. For myself, I was living with a few of the lads early on as well, so sort of being with them every day, living with them, really helped me like build connections and relationships with them. And everyone in the squad, they're all top lads, really good people, and obviously good players. So yeah, I think everyone's gelled well. I think maybe for some of the newer lads who have just joined recently, I think they're still kind of getting to grips with the style of play. Even for myself being a new lad, I'm still sort of getting to grips with the style of play and sort of new principles and stuff like that. But I think, as you've seen, it's gelling quite well together on the pitch. We're all good players, so yeah, I think everyone's in a good place.
And in terms of working with the gaffer, how have you found that? Because obviously, like you say, it's different systems and a different style to what you're used to.
Yeah, definitely a different style, but I think I've mentioned it before, the gaffer's kind of the main reason why I've made the move up here. When I spoke to him originally, I was sort of blown away by his ideas and sort of the way he saw me playing in his team and the way he sees his team playing. And yeah, he's a really good guy. I feel like he's someone I can go and talk to about anything, which for me has been quite rare in my career in terms of having that with a manager. And yeah, like I mentioned, tactically, he's probably one of the best I've worked with. And just as a person and as a manager, he's really up there. I think all the lads just love working with him. So yeah, it's been a good start. And I'm just looking forward to seeing how he can help me improve as well from an individual perspective. I think he's a great improver of players. I think if you look at his track record, a lot of players that have worked under him have gone on like to go up the levels. So I'm looking forward to hopefully moving up the levels, not just with him, but with Grimsby as well.
And in terms of the systems, what you were playing last season under Richie Wellens at Orient and now this season under Gaffer, what are the main differences, would you say, from your perspective?
Yeah, I'll say there are kind of some similarities. I think last year I played sort of a bit inverted in terms of like rolling inside into the midfield. I would say I do that with more regularity here, and I probably find myself starting inside a bit more here. Whereas yeah, under Richie Wellens, I kind of would arrive into midfield as the ball sort of transferred across the pitch. Whereas now I'm sort of sometimes starting in there and staying in there. So yeah, it has been different. And to be honest, I'm still getting used to it. I'm not a midfield player. I'm not out here saying like, yeah, I'm now a 6. I can play holding midfield. Definitely not. I would hopefully by the time the end of the season I can say like, yeah, I can do a job in there. But still very much getting used to it. It's completely different. Your head has to be on the swivel. It's sort of that 360 degree sort of knowing what's around you. Whereas when you're playing fullback, it's kind of just 180 degrees. The pitch is in front of you. So yeah, there's a lot of differences and a lot to get used to, but it's a challenge and a challenge that I'm enjoying because I'm improving, and yeah, and like I've said, as you can see, the team's sort of performing really well with it. So yeah, it's a role that I'm enjoying, and just hopefully I can continue to get better and help the team by doing it.
And obviously, defensively is your main priority, but you're often finding yourself in that final third, which, like you say, is a different feeling for you. I mean, you came close to almost scoring at MK Dons. It was close between either you or Jays. I'm sure you're desperate to keep getting those positions and eventually, get your first goal for the club.
Yeah, me and Jays did have a little joke. As he tapped it in, I sort of just smashed his foot on the way in, as I thought I was going to get the tap in as well. But I've seemed to have found myself in that position a lot. I'm quite pleased with those positions that I'm picking up. Although I am a left back, I think it's a fluid game. I think wherever you are on the pitch, you need to be able to sort of transform and be that position. So, for example, if I find myself in the box, I now need to become the number 9 or the number 8 and sort of be able to finish off the move, if that makes sense. So, I'm happy with the positions I'm picking up. Just hopefully in the near future I can just stick one in the back of the net. But I'm sure the more I get in there, the more chances I'll get, and eventually I'll hit the onion back. But it's a bit different. I think a lot of people say to me, like, wow, like, what was you doing there? What was you doing here? And I think the opposition are a bit surprised as well. They're not expecting a left back to sort of finish in the 6-yard box, but it's something I've looked at, I've studied, and something I can do. I think all of us can do. I think the way we play, the whole team's fluid. So the left winger might end up as the number 9. The number 9 might end up as the 8. The left back might end up as the 10. So it's all fluid, and I think that's just one sort of asset of our game that is dangerous, and long may it continue.
And you had a front row seat pretty much for Charles's finish. Yeah. You've spoken before about Vernon, but what is it that makes him such a special player?
Yeah, I think just his all-round game, really. I think his main strength is probably obviously him in possession of the ball. I think as a team we try to get him the ball as much as possible because we know he possesses such quality, and as you've kind of seen throughout the start of the season, when he's in possession of the ball, he's very dangerous, and he's a threat to any team he play against. I think when he's carrying the ball and dribbling at players, that's when he's at his best, and I think he's in a really good space at the moment. I think he's playing with freedom, clarity in his mind, and for me, it's just about getting him the ball as much as possible and just letting him do his thing. So, I've really enjoyed playing with Chaz, and just fingers crossed he can stay fit, and just keep producing goals and assists because he's doing really well right now.
And now we're obviously facing Cambridge United on Saturday. You came off the bench last season for Orient against them. Obviously a different side since being relegated, but what are they like to play against?
I would say they're quite an industrious side. I've played against them a few times, and I think they have good players. I think having been relegated from League One last season, they're probably tipped to go back up or at least be up there. I know a few of their lads personally, having played with them in the past, and they have good individuals, they have good players. So it'll be a tough test. It'll be one of the tougher games that we've had so far. But I believe we're prepared. We've obviously done a bit of work today and earlier on in the week, and we'll do a bit more work tomorrow. And we'll be prepared going into it. I think the space we're in now, to be honest, we're not really fazed by any team. Obviously, we respect every team and we prepare to our best for every opposition. But I think if we do what we know we can do, we'll beat any team in the division. So just looking forward to it and just making sure that we're prepared. And
it's tipped again to be a really good gate at Blundell Park. How helpful can those fans be when you're playing there and make a really intimidating atmosphere, don't they? Yeah,
it's been unreal. I think the away support last week was unbelievable. To travel such a distance and bring so many, and I'm just happy I was able to give them a good day. But I think I've mentioned it before. I've played here as an opposition player, and it's not an enjoyable experience. So to be on the home side now, it's amazing for me. The support they give, they really are that 12th man and just really push us on as players. So it's our jobs to go out there and continue to entertain. I think we are playing a really good brand and a really good style of football right now. So I just hope we can continue to entertain the fans, and I just hope they can continue to support us like they have been doing so far.